Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I appreciate you guys tuning in with me, hanging out with me. I thank you guys for the video I made and I was telling y'all about my ex and asking y'all what I should do. I appreciate you guys' comments. So this is gonna be the follow-up to that video, and I'm gonna tell you what I decided to do and what went down and all that good stuff. So again, let me get out the way of letting you guys know that I appreciate you subscribing to my channel, rocking with me, and just being there. Like, honestly, I wouldn't keep making these videos if you guys didn't interact with them, and I appreciate that. Okay, let me make another side note. Okay, or a side note. My dogs are over here playing, so if you hear anything crazy, it's them. So let's get into it, right? Yeah, the video I was telling you about, our I'm thinking about reconnecting with my ex, and I was on the fence of thinking, does he want to reconnect or not? And I also gave you guys the choices of why wouldn't we connect? Would it be that he's married, he's got a girlfriend, or he don't think we should reconnect, even though he still has feelings for me or whatever. So I'm gonna get the answer out the way. So let me start by saying we actually talked. And what's crazy is that we talk more now than we ever did. Like, when we was messing with each other, we were just cool. Like, he was like a buddy, he was my friend, and it was just so easy to hang out with him. So we really didn't talk about anything real serious because we was just enjoying our time together. And where it went basically is where it went, and we never really dotted any I's or crossed any T's or whatever. And by me not doing that, it left us not doing that, it left a whole lot of unsaid shit that we should have really just basically hashed out. And even though it's literally 17 years later, it's like we haven't even missed a beat. We still like talk to each other. We hang out. We haven't hung out yet, but we talk. We communicate, and it's crazy because we basically agree that we had a lot of unsaid shit. And I feel like I was telling him, that then I was in my 20s and now I'm 40. So, I've gained a lot of knowledge and I understand how to move, and just speaking what's on my mind and just being able to be like, you know what, it is what it is. Boom, here it is. Tell me what you feel about it, and then I know what to do on my end. You know what I'm saying? Are we on the same page or we're not? So we actually sat down and had a whole conversation about how we were feeling back then, and the prospect of what's going on now. So we both agreed that feelings are still there. And talking to him, we both agreed that we were in love with each other. You know what I'm saying? Like, I told him the moment that I realized that I was in love with him, I never said anything. And he told me the moment that he realized when he was in love with me. So that to me was a big relief, because I felt all this time, I felt like I knew how I felt about him, but anybody knows that you don't want to put yourself out there and somebody else don't feel that way, even though he was giving me the signs and the signals that he was fucking with me like that. But he is just a cool motherfucker anyway. So I just was like, okay, I don't know, I'm not gonna say nothing. We just gonna keep, doing what we doing, hanging out. And it was more than just sexual. It was like we clicked on the sex part. We clicked on going like to the gun range, riding bikes, even now talking to him, like, it's so much shit that we have in common. You know what I'm saying? Like, he a Scorpio, he still like the same things that I like, and we're by us talking more, we're realizing that we kind of think alike. So it's crazy. So, putting that stuff out there on the table and just getting that out it felt like a big weight was left off of my shoulders, because I honestly could tell him how I felt back then. You know what I'm saying? And not saying that we're going to go anywhere now or not, and I'm gonna tell y'all about that in a minute. But I'm just saying, like, I felt like it was a chapter of my life, or a part of my life that I needed to just get some clarity on, because it was a whole lot of I don't know, and I assume the worst when I don't know something. Like, I'm always one of those people that I'm going to assume the worst and I'm going to wish for the best. So if I hear the worst, I'm not surprised. But if I hear the best, then I'm like, okay, cool. You know what I'm saying? So I don't like to be disappointed. So, we talked about it. And one of the points that we got out was that we both were in love with each other. Both of us understood that, that he's the same way. Like, he didn't want to say nothing and put himself out there and look crazy, and I didn't. And that's why I say we think alike on certain things, because he didn't want to look crazy, I didn't want to look crazy. He assumes the worst just like I assumed the worst. So it was like, it was crazy. And talking to him about that and realizing that, it made me realize, like I told him, listen, like, I'm 42 now, you know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, I just want to be honest and transparent and just open. And whatever happens, happens. But I'm going to let you know where I was back then. We figured out not where it went wrong, but how our relationship stopped after 2 years, I think almost 2 years. And it just abruptly stopped. And it was basically on my part, because I was just like, you know what? Everything is good, everything is cool, but I don't know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if he's feeling me like that or not. We just started out on some sneaky link type shit, and just, it evolved from there. So now talking to him about it and getting it out, and me just telling him how I felt about him then was probably the hardest thing, because I didn't know how he was going to receive it. And then, I didn't know if he felt the same way. So now that we got that out the way, what do we do now? So, we have decided just to be like cool friends, like just cool right at this point in time. You know what I'm saying? Because right now I'm at a point in my life where I ain't got time for no bullshit. I ain't got time for, you know what I'm saying, we're trying to get something together, and then I'm just tired of starting over. And not saying that he would do that or that's where he at or whatever, but as far as me, myself, I know me, and I just know that I want to be completely ready for a relationship, and I want a person to be completely ready for a relationship with me. I want us to, even though we have a lot of things in common and we like a lot of the same stuff, he cool as hell, and I feel like we'll start with the building of the friendship, and that's where I'm comfortable at right now. I don't know if it's gonna stay like that, but right now that's where I'm comfortable at. And I low-key have gotten so used to being single. Like, I'm so used to being single. I'm used to moving my own way. I'm used to doing my own thing. I'm used to just chilling. Like, being in a relationship and having to basically take care of somebody else's heart, because I feel like when you in a relationship, they are entrusting you with their heart. And that's how I am with my heart. Like, if I'm in a relationship with you, I'm entrusting you with my heart. That means trusting you, making sure that, you understand that that's a fragile thing. So I want to make sure that me and him are on the same playing field. And right now, I don't like being single. I'm not even going to say I like being single. And I hate being single during the cold months. You know what I'm saying? But I am in a place where I feel like right now, that's where I need to be. My mind is straight right now. Everything that I have, I got goals in mind that I'm focused on, and I'm focusing on Taylor right now, and that's where I'm at. And I told him that, and he cool with that. You know what I'm saying? He cool with that. Of course he would be. He wouldn't be no other way, because he's a cool dude. You know what I'm saying? He real understanding, mature about his business. Like, he ain't no bullshit when you come to him. It's what you see is what you get, and it's the same thing with me. And I feel like I value our friendship more than anything. Like, we didn't leave on bad terms. That's why we're able to come back and pick it up and move on and just literally be friends again. And I honestly don't ever want to fuck that up, because 17 years is a long time to know somebody. 17 years is a long time to have respect for somebody, and 17 years is a long time to just grow and be better people. And I know I'm a better person, and I know I've grown a lot, and I know he's grown a lot. And right now, it's just it's time for me. Can't say for him, but for me, it's just time for me just to focus on me and get some of these goals out the way. My dog, y'all, my dog. Go sit down. But it's time for me to get some of these goals out the way. Try to get this weight. I don't think I'm fat, but I'm trying to get my stomach, my food put in gear. You know what I'm saying? And he's good with that. He's good with telling me, giving me good ideas how to eat healthy, and things to do. So that's where I'm at. And so that's the part 2 to that video. I've decided to just be single and focus on Taylor. Worry about what Taylor got going on, and make sure that I'm straight before I could go into anything with anybody. And I will want somebody to do the same for me. I don't want somebody to come and be in a relationship or try to be in a relationship with me knowing that they shit ain't together. Because at this point in time, at the age that I am, no bullshit, no games. It's straight facts. It's straight, this is what it is, and that's just where I'm at right now. So yeah, let me know if you guys like this video. I'm gonna drop another video, but let me know if you like this video. Thank you guys again for rocking with me, and you guys have a good day. Talk to you later. Bye.